We have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings. You better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving? Oh! Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? Guess what? We have Aretha Athletics. Oh, my darling, I've missed you.
I missed you.
I'm so
excited to be back.
Oh my God. We just finished filming a fitness video for you guys. And I don't know whether this one comes before or after it, but we filmed it today. We had so much fun. Yes. It was nice to have Aretha. Aretha, how are you, darling?
I am fantastic, Auntie Fumi. I have missed you so much. I've missed Fumi Nation, but I've been watching all the videos.
Yes.
I'm just so excited to be here. But I've been great.
100%. I've missed you. I've missed you. It's funny because Candice, hi Candice, how are you, my darling?
Hey,
you live and love you.
Exactly.
Yes. Candice, because you know when Aretha was here, we used to go over the Brigitte Macron, the First Lady of France, you know, and our beautiful Candice over there had said that she was a Manaloops, and Aretha said the same thing. And I said, and I said, I love me some Candice in the sense that, you know, that's her opinion, and we are always respectful on this channel. Always. So we agree to disagree. I said, Candice, I don't know, Aretha, I don't know.
Buying it, were you?
I'm not buying it, but it seems that ever since, unfortunately, Charlie Kirk passed away, yes, Candice has had her hands full with the wife,
Erica
Kirk.
Erica's taken front and center.
Indeed. Which I know that our beautiful
sister, Mr. Brigitte,
he says, thank God, at least I can have a nice summer, you know, and I can enjoy myself. Give me a day off. So that's what's happening in those neck of the woods. But today, my darling, we decided to come together because we were filming, and I said, come with me to come and do this episode about none other than Ashlee, Jenae, and Joe Mccann. So, as you very well know, you know, because I had called you right away.
Oh, yes.
You know, but sometime last week, I bumped into a gentleman, just random, you know, and I said, where are you from? I do that all the time. If you're a brother, if you're a sister, we got the same, you know, melanin, I will always ask, where are you from? Yeah. There are so many different countries around the world.
We're all one.
We're all one. People. And to my utmost shock, he said, Tanzania. I said, what? He said, Tanzania. And it was funny because he doesn't have social media. So he didn't know the gymnastics of what has been going on. But I couldn't resist, and I asked him, and he said, no, I hadn't heard. So I introduced myself to him, okay? And I showed him who I was and what I had done with the Ashlee Jenae case. And I was curious because I was telling you, I said, we never ever had a picture of Joe being held back for the 1 month. Yeah. We don't know whether he was being held, you know, held back, whether it was house arrest, whether he had an anklet around his, you know, ankle. We don't know about his passport being seized. We don't know any of that. His lawyer has spoken for him and said you're just happy that he was back home, and he popped up the other day because of this video that was going around saying that it was Ashlee and Joe. It wasn't a fake video.
Oh God, yes, you said
it wasn't a fake video, but it wasn't them.
It was a different couple.
It was a different couple. It was a man who was running after a woman because she had stolen from him, apparently.
Okay, after the forming night 7?
Yeah, there you go. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Poking the whiskers. We'll leave it at that.
Poking the whisker. So immature. Yes,
we move. Very immature for me. Ignore me. Needless to say, he came later on because we had a chat. And he said a couple of things. And I wanted to share it with you because I just wanted to plant a seed Because I am really truly for Ashlee
100%.
or for Ashlee's parents.
Indeed. Amen.
For Ashlee's parents, I can't imagine. Once you're a parent, you understand what that is.
Exactly.
You know. And he went on to say that everything is partially owned by the president. That it was impossible for Joe or the partial owner of the Zuri resort to have full ownership or complete ownership of that resort. He said the president owns part of that. So whatever Joe has there, he also owns. So Joe has investment in that resort, and he also has investment in the medical field where he has medical vans, hospital vans, to ship the sick, the needy back and forth from the hospitals or urgent care. Yeah.
Okay.
We have Somali Queen. Somali Queen was on Queen Sheba Darling's channel. I bring Somali Queen up just on the reservoir because I'm going to explain one or two things. He also went on to say he did not think that Joe did it.
Now that's a clanger. That's a clanger, because for me, in my mind, it was signed, sealed and delivered. But this is a real clanger, spanner in the works. Why does he think that?
And I was shocked. This is somebody who did not know about the story. And he said, I don't think it went down like that. And he went on to say, Fumi, there's a lot of trafficking. There's a lot of human trafficking. And there's a lot of animal trafficking, species. They traffic them in and out of that country. He also said, I have a funny feeling-ish that you might not know that it's bigger. It trickles all the way to the top. And I kept on asking him, what do you mean to the top? What do you mean to the top? And he wouldn't be specific. He volunteered information that his auntie was a journalist. And yet when I kept on probing him to probe her, she did not want any parts. Because we exchanged numbers.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, can you please ask, your auntie, because the auntie is a journalist. And she was not forthcoming, to the point that they said there's not much of the story in Zanzibar. So I said, but that's strange, because we had the commander-in-chief, police commander, who came out in Swahili to talk about a statement about how, Ashlee had committed suicide. That's the clinger. He said that he did not believe that because he personally holidayed at the Zuri resort. He personally holidayed.
And he said from the beginning.
He said it's wood. And you have to understand that I know that because I've seen pictures of it. He does not know that I know that, so I knew he was telling the truth.
Yes, yes.
He said there are shelves in the wardrobe. She did not. What you are saying, but I don't think so.
So what does that mean? With there being shelves, is he saying a person's not able to stand in there fully?
That's what he's saying. You can't stand in there because there are some shelves you can take out. There are some shelves that are built in there.
Yeah.
You would have to break them with your weight. And even then, where would the head be and everything? You would have to be in the...
human body's too heavy for something
too heavy
to carry.
Too heavy.
Yes. No, understood.
He said that there was a couple had a similar incident where the wife had passed away and he went back home. He said nothing comes out of Zanzibar without having money.
So what are we to get from this? Because I don't fully understand the insinuation. Are we saying that crimes can go unreported or unresolved out there?
And he thinks...
This is heavy.
He thinks something happened that Joe knows about. Joe took the fall for it. But they sacrificed Ashlee.
Okay.
Maybe Ashlee found out about something there
that she wasn't supposed to know.
That she wasn't supposed to know, and indirectly became the weakest link. and she had to be getting rid of. The order came above Joe's head.
It's bigger. It's bigger than him.
It's bigger than him.
It's bigger than him.
Because I kept on saying to myself, okay, Somali Queen, that's why I'm bringing her in,
Okay.
had let us know that Joe was a regular in Tanzania, that Joe was a regular at the resort, that Joe was a regular. They knew him and he had many women in the marketplace or in town, that he had girlfriends there. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
So my source told me that Joe is a frequent visitor of Zanzibar, and he is well known by hotels, staff, and the people. So he has frequented Zanzibar. And my source said they were arguing about him cheating on her. He would leave the villa to go to other women at night.
And other women, would it be local women?
Yes.
That it's Tanzania who look up to men as God.
Yes.
She was the one that said it.
They look up to men. So regardless,
They
of
look up to
race-
white men.
Okay. Okay.
I think the whiteness is not so much the white, but it represents the money they give them.
Okay.
They know that if white man comes there, that they will get money.
He's bringing with him.
He's
some
coming
coin.
with them with some money.
Right.
Let me say this. It can go two ways. That he had a regular girlfriend there
Yes.
in town.
And he probably, if he's a regular there,
That's it.
and they said he likes the girls,
There you go. Maybe somebody told, Madam, your guy is in town.
your main guy.
Your main guy. Because Queen Sheba Darling talked about how there were girls from the town who met up with these foreigners.
Okay. Okay.
So they would know the regular routine.
they know when he's in town.
when there's
they
in town
know-
and da-da-da.
And it's relatively small, isn't it? You
It's
said.
very small, he said. He said, Fumi, Zanzibar is small. Everybody knows everything. That was why I thought it was bizarre that the way we have been covering Ashlee Jenae.
There's nothing over there. That is an instant to me red flag, cover up. Something is.
That's what I said.
afoot. Yeah.
Could it be, and you debunked it, but I'm going to put it out there, that maybe Joe's girlfriend got jealous and angry. Her instincts were sharp. He's been in town 3-4 days. He hasn't come to me like he usually regularly does.
Yeah.
He went into town and they were fighting. He came back to the resort and he was also fighting with Ashlee, because Ashlee was like, you're going into town to see all of these women. And the women into town were saying, you brought a woman. What an insult to me.
In our own hometown.
In our own hometown.
Yeah.
To jeer at my face. Who is to say those two had some kind of, and that was what
Altercation.
happened to Ashlee? Who is to say? And because Ashlee was on Joe's watch, he couldn't say that and took the fall for it.
Now, yes. So
Okay.
the only reason I would say no, and it's unfortunate,
Yeah.
because I think if it was another man, I could maybe get on
Yeah.
board with that theory.
Yeah.
But because it's a woman, we know time and time again in society that women have been pushed to take the fall. So if
Yes.
that was the case, I feel that her picture would have been front and
He'd have thrown
center
her under the bus.
instantly. in an
Instantly. He
instance.
wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
So, for me, don't give her those props. He didn't care for her like that.
Yeah.
They slept together, that was it.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one could be scenario, I'm saying, is that Joe was in some kind of deals. Some kind. And somehow Ashlee knew about it and was not down with that. And again, this was above Joe's head.
Because because you mentioned something that there was an additional friend, and I know you said
Yes.
that before.
Yes.
So if there's because I said that, I said as a woman, if I went away with a man one-on-one, it's one thing. But once you tell me there's extra parties there that are men, to me, as a woman, my spidey senses were so good.
Yeah.
What are you trying to coordinate? Because now I feel outnumbered. I feel vulnerable.
100%. It's very spooky.
Yes.
It's very, very spooky.
Yeah.
I would have chills.
Yes.
Because I would directly feel that you were setting me up. Exactly. What is it that you want to do to me? Why did you not tell me that this guy was coming as well? On a different flight, on a different date, but coming to see you?
Exactly.
Why didn't you bring him up? I could have brought a friend too.
Right.
Are you trying to have, like, you know, the two of you to, you know, gang up on me?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah,
those are all the thoughts
that you would normally think.
100%. 100%.
But I think the friend was also here on business.
Okay.
I think the friend was also here on some kind of business. You see, when you have those kind of friends, it's murky waters.
Yes.
Because it blends in and out with the women that you are sleeping with. Remember, Joe was a single guy.
Exactly.
He was divorced. And he had just met Ashlee, give or take, the year before. He had been going to Zanzibar before Ashlee.
And I think you mentioned this in one, I can't remember which one now, but in one of the videos that, like, maybe this was bigger than just a nice romantic trip. Because if he's got businesses there, now all of a sudden it changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Like, maybe we were there for business and you just happened to be a little bit of pleasure that I could chuck in.
100%. Because whatever business that he had there was going to take him a week. And he said, well, I don't need to stay there on my own. I'll bring Ashlee.
Yes.
It was all premeditated. It had nothing to do with love.
Yeah, I can see that now. I can agree with that.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I have to go to, when we went to New York, you understand me?
Exactly.
We got some stuff to do there, whatever. Okay, you know what? While we're there, we will A, B, and C.
Exactly. Yes. Make the most of it.
Make the most of it. You understand me? Propose even. Why not? Just to keep her, you know, copacetic.
Exactly.
Ruby zirconia for $50.
Well, the ring didn't come back with the body, did it?
No, it didn't. I'm sure he has it because they've still not gotten her personal items, her phone, her luggage, her this thing. The body came back. Nothing else came back. I think he was released, and then that was when he brought out the statement about all of these Kodak moments of Ashlee and how he had, you know, done this, that,
Yes,
together, blah, blah, blah. And it was a hot, smoky mess because I just felt that he was now saying all of these things because he's in the clear.
That ChatGPT response.
Very much so, ChatGPT. It was like he's very much in the clear. Having said that, if Joe did not do it, I'll be the first to say Joe didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's why when people are on death row, it takes many years before they go to the gas chambers because new evidence, forensic medicine, forensic science is powerful. And the stories change, people die, people are not threatened. Zanzibar, this gentleman said, extremely dangerous. Don't you even think that you could go there without money, and even with money, it's still dangerous.
Yes.
If this girl went the way she did, don't think that they would not do it to you.
And even that is further confirmation because there's certain parts of the world, and whether people want to adhere to this or not, that are not holiday destinations that you can just go to if you do not know the landscape. So this goes back to the point that I think you made in one of the earlier videos when people are asking why don't her parents go out there, and you think
I said it. I said she should have gone. I said I would have gone. I said I would have gone. And I still kind of
you think?
I'm going to correct it.
Okay.
Upon reflection, after speaking to him, they did the best thing not to have gone.
Agreed.
I didn't think
and appreciate the full.
100%, because the thing is that you see we're building and breaking, we're breaking and building, we're trying to find the truth, we're trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
Yes, exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying? But now it makes sense. I wouldn't have thought I would have gone because I would have had to want to see my child, my this, my that. And that was what Trent out loud said. He went for the funeral. And when he went for the funeral, he began to understand that they have their plans. They might not be out here every day firing off updates, but they know.
Okay.
Then we had Jabe, and he said, get a private investigator. He also said, I don't think you should go. If they've done whatever they've done to Ashlee, you are just going to be body count.
For real, yeah.
And I was like, oh wow. I say that because this person said it might not have been Joe. So if it's not Joe, then that's dangerous waters.
Exactly,
because I thought it was Joe, so I'd have gone.
Exactly, because now you don't even know what you're dealing with.
That's it.
Who's who, and the fact that it's not being talked about over there, to me, suggests it.
They shut it down.
Yes.
And they said, don't speak of it.
Yeah.
You speak of it, we'll shut that person down.
Exactly.
And that is how it has now kind of materialized, because we have nothing, not even the report. And that was something he told me. He said, believe you me, there was no autopsy report.
Yes, because we're still waiting for that. I forgot all about that. But didn't...
That's what he told me.
But also like to let people know as well, Ashlee was also a fighter at spirit. So like she wasn't the type, like if a man was disrespecting her, she wasn't the type just to sit quiet or not really do, like, look into a situation. She was very smart. And she wouldn't back down from anything. So that's what kind of makes me mad about this situation, because they did find strangulation marks on her neck. So this is coming from a close friend that is a detective as well in our area. She said the South African embassy is being so shady, acting like they don't want to answer questions, need a high power attorney for the family to get some shit done. And then she deactivated her Instagram a day after she posted that. So, it's a lot going on. And I also want to let people know, like, not to judge her parents, not to judge anyone that's around her, because y'all don't know the severity of the situation. Like you said, Queen Sheba, that is bigger than just Ashlee. Is way bigger. Some of y'all got to just sit back and look at something from a bigger view, a spiritual view. Don't just look at things as, oh, it's a young girl that's dating a man that's so naive, a white man that got money. No, it's deeper than that.
But we're still waiting for the American autopsy.
We're still waiting for the American autopsy. What I know in relation to Shanquella Robinson was that they did some kind of autopsy of her in Mexico. When the body was brought home to America, the body had been compromised. And it was it was a big hit, because it's part of the reason why they've not been able to really grasp the Cabo 6.
Right, yeah, because I saw that video as
Do you
well
see?
that you did, yeah.
There you
And they're
go.
throwing off and they're just putting
That's
things
it.
out to frustrate the whole case.
Exactly. And darlings, that's what I have for you. I've been sitting on this for a week.
This is a doozy. This throws a spanner in the works.
I wanted him to come to the channel, and he got cold feet. I understand.
Understandable. Completely.
Understandable. But I thought, you know what, for me, throw it out there and see who pays attention. See who pays attention to it. That's it.
Indeed. Interesting time. So we're still watching this all unfold in real time.
That's it. But as far as he was concerned, he lived there, he was raised there, he studied there, he left 7 years ago to Spain, and he goes there every year. He had just come back from Zanzibar. He had just come back, like maybe a week off.
So for him, this is home.
Oh yeah, Zanzibar is home. But he was coming back to London because now he lives in London. It's the family, whatever, that kind of thing. But majority of his family is in Spain.
Okay.
But he just happened to be here in London. When I bumped into him.
Okay.
And I'm just hiding all of his identity. I don't want to this thing, but hand on my heart, that was what went down. And I called Aretha.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when you
and
told
showed
me.
Pictures.
Yes.
And everything.
And it's how it just kind of unfolded, just randomly.
Because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go out that day. I didn't feel like going out that. It was rainy, it was this or whatever. But I thought, okay, fine, let me go. And that's how I bumped into this.
And what's the likelihood of what, come on, let's face it. 9 out of 10 times when people say they're from somewhere, the most, it would be Nigeria.
Yes.
It would be Ghana.
Yes.
So to have someone say, I'm from Zanzibar, Tanzania, you'd be like, wow, okay.
No,
And
it was
this is-
impossible for
Yes.
me not to ask. To the point that when I said it, I was expecting him to tell me that, yes, it's a big story thing inside.
Yeah.
I was expecting him. So when he didn't say anything, I said, oh, that are you, following the story about Ashlee Jenae? And he said, who is that? I said, oh, she's a beautiful American girl that passed away there at the Zuri resort. And he said, no. I said she was there with her fiancé. They got engaged at the resort. He said no. I said what? Then I now introduced myself to him, and I said I am so and so This is my channel. I've been covering this story for so long, and so I was just thinking maybe I could get something from you or whatever. He said no. So he said I just came back home. I just came from home. So I said, I don't understand. He said, you know what? My auntie is a journalist. I will ask her. Because when I said that this was a week, we've been communicating
Since.
till this very morning. And he said, where's my phone?
I thought I just saw it. You seen it?
Yes. Look at it now.
Okay.
Look. Sorry for my auntie. That there is nothing you put it in the news.
You know why that's even more shocking? Not even more shocking, just incredibly disappointing and further confirmation of how unprotected black women are.
Yes.
Because, and then I'm thinking about those 3 women in...
the 3 girls.
Yeah.
The 3 girls that passed away. Off Brighton Beach, yes.
So I'm thinking of this is all that's consuming my mind, and I feel like when I'm looking, and maybe obviously the algorithm will do its thing and it will send it to you, but what's scary is that in mainstream media this is not even a drop in the ocean.
That's why I support black women. That's why I do what I do. That's why I shifted, because it was very difficult for me to sit here and do makeup and lipstick.
Exactly.
When you have 3 black women that died, and information poured in after I had done the story. They got there at 10 p.m. that night. They put their clothes to the side, their coat, their shoes, their bags. They were fully dressed, all 3 of them. Why? Their mother passed away. Was it like an oath to them? 16 years prior, their mother passed away.
Also in a body of water.
Yes, she drowned. She drowned. And it's a sea. It's not even a beach. If you see the sea, why didn't you have coast guards? Why is that not gated off? Why don't you have that place open for, say, 9 to 7 p.m.? It should be locked off at certain hours. You cannot go to that beach at 10 p.m. For what?
And someone said it perfectly. I hate to stereotype black women. I'm not getting my weave wet.
The thing is that absolutely not getting wet. Absolutely not getting wet. I don't want my hair to shrink.
We're not fun. We're not frolicking. That's not our idea of fun and frolicking.
No, and I said that maybe one went in, which I believe.
Okay.
And then perhaps the other 2 went in, but the current was wild.
It was too strong.
The thing is that it's black women against the world. It's black women.
It is.
All the time. That's why we're each other's allies. Doesn't matter where you are. Honestly. I will always give you that platform. Well, it's your platform because you are Fumi Nation. Every single one of you that watches, that clicks, that subscribes, I owe that to you. So that's why when you bring the stories, I tell them that, because that's the only way I know. They brought Ashlee Jenae to me. They brought the 3 sisters to me. They brought Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson's was unique because Shanquella passed away in October. And I'm an empath. And when I saw the video, Christina was with me. I couldn't stop vomiting. I couldn't. It was so gruesome to me. It was as if I felt. It was as if I felt everything she felt in those last minutes of her death. I did not do the video of Shanquella till the following month because I had to grasp myself to do the story, because it's not easy just to do it and then you go. And I realized that doctors are like that. They have that patient that they fight for. They fight for, and they've done everything. They've crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's, and that patient passes away. It's so personal. It's so personal to them. These stories are personal to me. That's why I always say, Shanquella Robinson. We see
ourselves in these women.
100%. 100%. 100%. I would go to Tanzania. I would go to Zanzibar for a vacation. I would have
Easily.
gone easily. But I tell you, if I was just roaming the town and I saw a truck with women trafficked, I would not keep quiet.
No.
I would have told somebody. And with your American, mentality and mind, you would have thought you are doing justice.
Yes, yes.
Not knowing everybody's corrupt.
Exactly.
Because everybody's getting paid under the table.
This is an insider ring, exactly. And this is how they make their money. This is how they make
survive.
their livelihood.
That's it.
So you're coming and messing with a system that's putting food on their table. And this is why, and what you said is just perfect. This is why I love that you said that no matter what, everywhere we go, whether it is Nigeria, whether it's France, whether it's Europe, whether it's America, whether it's Asia, whether it's Australia, women, our stories are all the same everywhere. And this is why we are one. And I think this is why you have such an amazing Fumi nation that's so multicultural worldwide, because no matter what, like you said, it is just us.
It's just us. It's just us. It's just us around the world. And you come with your stories. I try to do as many as I can, just to give it awareness. Because I do see the rhythm. I do see the currency. I see how it's picking up. You understand? And I say, okay, fine. Because justice for the family. Justice for the family. For them to be robbed and nobody's doing anything. Oh my God. Heartbreaking. So that's it, my darlings. Do we live? Do we love?
Yes.
Aretha, thank you so very much. You're the best.
Thank you. I love this. I've loved today. It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. So like I said, my darlings, that's an update that I have for you. If there's anything, I will come up here and let you know. I am throwing darts to the wall. Let's see what will stick.
Yes.
That's it.
Indeed.
I love you guys. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to Aretha Athletics here on YouTube. Yeah, 100%.
Thank you so much for having me, guys, and thank you so much, Auntie.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And you have to subscribe to her channel. You have to subscribe to her TikTok. You have to subscribe to her Instagram, as well as her WhatsApp group. And it is free.
Yes.
Yes, for the fitness. The fitness is fabulous. Get your tummy nice, right, tight.
You want accountability. You want to get summer ready. You're going on vacation. Feel free to join the WhatsApp group.
You know what? Health is wealth.
Amen.
Health is wealth. Let's get healthy together.
Yes.
All of my love. Don't forget to like, to subscribe. Hit the notification button. And we will see you We'll see you sooner than later. All of our love. Ciao. Bye.
I love it. That was phenomenal. Thank you so much. This feeds my soul. I love coming here and seeing you.
Oh, God.
My name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking